Hi guys, so this is Natalia again here in New York City, and today I will like to do a makeup tutorial on kind of like rose eyes, rose cheeks, rose lips, kind of like a matchy look. Very natural, very easy to actually do. Again, I'm all about keeping my makeup under 10 minutes. All right, so today I do want to go back and speak about flexibility, but this time I want to actually mention that flexibility and stretching and movement is not just for the gym, it's not just for the sports that we practice or any exercise that we engage, is also for our work. So no matter if you actually work in the office, work at home, or you work in any industry, right? It's very important to take active breaks while you're working. Why? Because it takes off the load from what you're doing, name it having a static posture while you're on your desk, or actually from whatever repetitive task you're doing in your job. So I'll give you an example. You're sitting on your desk and it's been about an hour. You stand up, you kind of like roll your shoulders back, you stretch your wrist, you move your neck. All of that is kind of like flushing blood back to your muscles, back to your body. And it's important because it can help you prevent issues, right? We call them repetitive strain injuries, tendinitis, carpal tunnel syndrome, back pain, a bunch of like issues that people develop with improper ergonomics. That's the name actually. So I encourage you guys to please be mindful and stay active while at work. Do stretches, stop for a minute, do a little bit of movement while you're working. And if you find that your workspace is not the best, maybe go online and find out what's the best posture to work, because that will definitely affect your productivity, your well-being, your health. So go ahead and do that. So that's my advice for today's makeup tutorial. All right, so I'm going to prep my face for this look. As you guys know, I love this Beauty and the City product, which is their CC Serum. And just 1 or 2 pumps are enough for your face. And compared to other makeup tutorials, on top of my vitamin C, I'm going to apply my Tea Fresh Mist over my face, and I'm going to let that sit for a minute before I apply any foundation, concealer, and so forth. Okay, so I wanted to just mention really quick that the Tea Face Mist from Beauty and the City is infused with green and white tea and also fruit extract. So everything is very natural in this product. You don't want any harsh chemicals or harsh products on your face because that might not be good for you in the long term. All their products are vegan, so I advise you guys to go and try it because they're really, really good. All right, so I just applied my concealer on my eyes, and you guys are gonna see that I usually do the finger tapping for my concealer too. I don't know, I'm so used to my fingers. A lot of people use a brush for this, and good. I mean, if it works for you, you go for it. For me, my fingers do the job. I do have a concealer brush, but honestly, I rarely use it. I should use it more, be more confident with my brushes. And my concealer, I also like to apply it under my eyebrows a little bit to define them a little more, and over my eyebrows. But you see that my concealer is just not for my dark circles only. I try to extend it a little lower into my cheeks, so I highlight that area a little bit more. All right, so after the concealer, I applied some foundation because I wanted my skin tone to be a little bit more even. So for these, I use my sponge. And now I'm gonna apply a little bit of contouring. And for that, we will be using our bronzer, face and body bronzer. So don't forget, this is not just for the face. You could use it in your body too, and it will give you a beautiful glow and a beautiful bronze tan kind of color. It's really nice. So I'm gonna apply one pump. And we're gonna go just under my cheeks. And today we're gonna try it around my nose, and on my hairline, tiny bit. Make sure it doesn't fall off my face, and some over my cheekbones and my jaw. I'm gonna make sure that I don't put a lot of this. There we go, there we go. There we go. Okay, let's use the brush for that. Okay, so here we go. We are contouring a little bit with a bronzer. So you think that you need a fancy contouring kit, and if you have one, wonderful. If you don't, you can just do it with one product that can serve you for many other things. I have found this particular product really, really nice. It actually gives me the result that I want, either contouring or a little bit of glow. I'm so looking forward to summertime here in New York. I cannot wait. This winter has been a little bit too cold for me. All right, and around my nose. So this is just again to try to bring that nose profile that I showed you in a previous video. If you apply a little bit of darker color around your nose, it will give you a more like thin look. Same thing under. Okay, I hope that my contouring is relatively even on both sides, and I think it is, but I still have a little bit of product because I think this side is not as even. Good. Okay, all set with this. Okay, so this is my palette today, and we're going to go with, as I said, a little bit of like a gold, not gold, what am I saying, red color. Okay, so this is my palette of the day, and I'm going to go for these colors on this side, just because. Now we're going to apply the base color first. Good, and we're gonna go to the other eye. Let me just get a little closer to the camera so you guys can see a little bit the transition of my eyes. So it's also kind of like a glowy kind of look. Okay. Now the next one is a little bit more matte look or matte color. So not as glowy as the base color that I had, but we're gonna go a little higher on the crease of my eye, like that. There you go. Tiny bit higher again, because you want your rose peach eyeshadow to show, right? You don't want it to be hidden in your eyelid. Good. All right, there we go. So now we have our peach color that actually has a very nice match to my blush. And following that, we're going to go back and apply just in the corners a little bit of golden rose as well. So it's almost in the same family. So now that one is this one. That's the one that I'm applying. I think that this color looks always so nice on everyone, no matter what your skin color is. This look, that peach eyebrow, peach cheeks, it always looks so good on everyone. It's an easy one, really, really easy to do. Okay, great. All right, now the under eye. All right, so I am done with the makeup, Okay, so I am done with the eyeshadow under my eye, and I would like to do my waterline today with the Beauty and the City Ultimate Eyeliner in color silver. It's actually a silver color, but the color name is Diamond, and I'm gonna show it to you guys. And it is a beautiful color, and I'm gonna use it because I want to open my eyes today. I don't want them to look smaller. I do know that I have like big eyes, so I'm gonna make them even brighter or bigger by using this in my waterline. So if you want that effect, always use a lighter eyeliner because it actually does that for you. So you'll see, I'm going to gently pull on my eyelid, and I'm going to apply it in my waterline. And you see that, right? It looks really nice. Okay, that was easy. And now you guys immediately can see how my eyes are kind of like boom. I love it. Some people actually like to extend a little bit the line if you want, just to give that extra, why not? Right? Makeup is just an expression of our, I don't know, of our emotions, of the way that we feel that day. So we can play around with the makeup. So why not adding an extra line to the corner of our eye? Okay, let's go with the mascara. All right, before we go with the mascara, today I also want to introduce the Beauty and the City Volumizing Lash and Brow Serum. Let me see, there we go. Boom, 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 right there. And it's actually clear, so you don't have to worry about any residue on your eyes. So you could do this at night before you go to bedtime, or you could do it just before your mascara if you don't want to ruin your makeup. You know, you don't have to if you feel that it will, but for me, I have applied it before my mascara just to make sure that I protect the roots, and it's been fine. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. And I literally apply it right over my eyelashes. And you guys can see that it doesn't leave any residue. And I just let it dry a little bit, and it doesn't ruin your makeup. You see that it actually looks just like how it was prior to applying it. So it's a wonderful product. This particular one has also vitamin E and a bunch of other great things that will help your eyelashes be more moisture. So today I want to also introduce the Beauty and the City Volumizing Lash and Brow Serum. And it is clear, it doesn't have any smell to it, and you can apply it either at night or in the morning or before you apply your makeup. I have done it on either occasion, and it's fine. It doesn't ruin your makeup if you want to do it before your eyelashes. So I actually applied it just before, and you guys can see that my makeup looks just the same. So go ahead and try it because it's a great, I want to say, moisturizing tool for your eyelashes and your brows. After the eyelashes, we're going to use Beauty and the City Volumizer Mascara. And I'm just gonna go a little closer to the camera. There we go. So you can see how this mascara brings your eyelashes to a different level. Don't judge that I close my eyes. As you guys know, this is the way that I apply my mascara. I can't avoid it. It's so funny when you create habits. I think I'm going to diffuse that line a little bit in the corner of my eye. I think it's a little bit too sharp, too strong. All right, don't forget the lower eyelashes. People tend to forget about them. They're as important because they also add to your eye look. I love how the eyeliner kind of like highlighted the waterline. It looks beautiful. There we go. And another trick that I got for you guys today, if you want to make your eyelashes, natural eyelashes, pop even more, let your first layer of mascara dry, and then 2 minutes later, after you have done maybe your lips or whatever, apply a second and even sometimes a third. Just make sure that it doesn't stick together. So if you see that it's too much product, then it's too much, you're doing too much. Sometimes 2 layers is enough, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move on to my lips, a little bit of highlighter, and I think that will be the end of this makeup look. All right. Beauty and the City Vitamin C for the lips. You can go wrong with that. Either to moisturize your lips. Okay, so Beauty and the City Vitamin C lip balm for your lips. It's wonderful. I love it. I always use it under any kind of like lipstick, and sometimes even when I'm out and about and I don't want to use any lipstick, I use it just to moisturize my lips. It's wonderful. It took all my chapped lips away. It's wonderful. Okay. All right, and for my lips today, I used also a rose kind of like matte lip paint. All right, for my lips today, I use also a rose lip paint. It's matte, just because I want my eyes to be a little bit more like the center of my look. So I already applied some of it, but I wanted you guys to see how easy it is. There we go. So it's just slightly pinkish compared to the other 2 tones that I have, but it's still a great look. It's very natural. It's great for, again, brunch, any kind of like date or any day activity. Now let's diffuse these lines a little bit, because now that I look at it, they might be a little bit too much. Okay, that looks a little better. Okay, good. I actually forgot one more thing. I wanted to fix my eyebrows because they are all over the place. So we're just gonna use a little bit of eyebrow, I want to call it eyebrow mascara, just to make sure that they stay in place, and I don't have to define them as much for this look. If you want, of course you can, but I just need to have them in place, add a little bit of color to it, and that's pretty much it. There you go. Now they look much better. All right, guys, so thank you for staying with me. It's been lovely to share this look with you, and I hope to see you on my next makeup tutorial. Have a good day. Ciao.